In this video, we're going to be checking out Samsung's official cases for the brand new Galaxy S25 Ultra. We've got the clear magnet case, which has a Magsafe ring built in. We've got their Kindsuit case, the Silicone case. We also have the Flipsuit case, which has NFC chips built into these little interchangeable plates. And we also have their clear case. So if you're a big fan of Samsung cases, this video is definitely for you. And if you want to pick any of these up, I will be putting product links in the video description. So let's check them out. So first off, we're going to check out their clear magnet case. I always prefer a case that has MagSafe built in because my wife does have an iPhone and I do as well, so we can interchange all of those accessories. You can see that it is crystal clear. We've got that MagSafe ring on the back there. You can kind of feel it on the inside of the case. And this is also a hard plastic case. There is no flexible parts on here. It's just all simply hard, clear plastic. So we'll put our phone inside of the case here. And then really quick, I just want to show you how much of a raised edge we get around the case's front with a phone that does not have a tempered glass screen protector on it. So you can see that we don't really get much. You get just like a little sliver of a raised edge, and that's pretty much it. So if you put a tempered glass screen protector on your phone, it's probably going to be flush with this case. And then I'll put my phone that does have a tempered glass screen protector inside the case so you guys can see the difference. Fits the phone pretty good. I don't think that the phone would just kind of pop out from the case unless you wanted to take the phone out. It does feel okay in the hand. It is kind of slippery, again, because all it is just a hard, clear plastic. So there's no grip whatsoever. As far as the buttons goes, buttons are nice and clicky. Now maybe the power button is okay. It's not the greatest, but it does work. And if we take a look at it from the side again, you can see now with the tempered glass screen protector on the front, we pretty much have no raised edge around the front. So there's going to be no protection for the front of your screen if you happen to drop your phone. But you can also see how thick this back plate is on the case itself. It does also keep the phone pretty slim. And on the bottom, again, I don't really care for this, but they do have a rather large cutout for the bottom of your phone, so it's not just all one piece. We just have these plastic pieces in the corner, kind of, keeping your phone safe. And as far as our S Pen, it does seem pretty good at allowing your finger to reach that S Pen. Yeah, not too bad. It's definitely a sufficient cutout for you to be able to get your S Pen out pretty easily. On the other side, again, we do have our covers for our volume and our power button. On the back here, you can see that MagSafe ring. It is also crystal clear, like you saw, to show off the color of your phone, but it does show a lot of fingerprints, which I don't particularly care for. I don't know why more cases don't use like a matte, like a frosted matte back to keep the fingerprints down, but it is what it is. So if you like to show off the color of your phone, shows really nice. The MagSafe ring does look kind of cool on the back. It's kind of like, I don't know, like it's kind of recessed. And it just looks a lot different than usual. We also do have what looks to be like a slight metal ring around our camera lenses. Not much protection there either. So let's test out our MagSafe. Take my MagSafe power bank here. We'll turn it on really quick and we'll hook it onto the back. Seems to charge your phone immediately. And it doesn't look like the ring around the camera lenses interferes too much with the power bank. It just very slightly kind of lifts it up. But it also has a pretty good strong hold on the back as well, so that's definitely good. I always like a nice strong magnet because if you're going to be using this with MagSafe accessory, you don't want the case to just kind of fall off. And if you want to use this case with regular wireless charging, that will work as well. One other thing about this case you will have to worry about is if you're using covers for your camera lenses, it will not fit in this case because as you can see, it is right up to these camera lenses. There's no room for anything else. So if you're going to be using camera covers, you're not going to be able to use this case. Just a very simple case, not much in the way for drop protection. Again, it's just a simple clear plastic case. I'm not a huge fan, again, of this huge cutout on the bottom, not, protecting your phone, but it is what it is. And I'm not a huge fan of how it feels either. Like I mentioned before, it is kind of slick. I would really like to see some texturing or something on the side to help with grip. But Magsafe does seem to work well, and it does seem to have a pretty good hold on the case too. And then here we have the Samsung Clear case. So this case pretty much looks exactly like the one with Magsafe built in, but this one just doesn't have Magsafe. It has the same kind of metal ring around the back here for your cameras, same big cutout on the bottom. So we'll put our phone inside the case. Yeah, it fits exactly the same. Feels exactly the same way in the hand. Buttons are nice and clicky, easily pressable. It does feel kind of slick, just like the other one as well. You can see that with a tempered glass screen protector, again, you get a pretty much flush phone screen on the front. The back plate isn't as thick as the one with the Magsafe, so this case seems slightly slimmer than the other one. Again, we do have the cutouts on the bottom here, cutout for our S Pen, so you can, actually it looks a little different there too. Let's see. Well, maybe not. Let's just check out the S Pen to see how easy it is to take out. I don't know. I think the one with the Magsafe kind of feels like it's got a little bit bigger cutout for the S Pen. I'm not sure. Like if you look at that right there, I think it does. The Magsafe one has a slightly bigger cutout to get your S Pen out. You can still do it. It's not as easy as the other one. So that's kind of interesting. I don't know why they did that. On the other side here, again, we have our button covers for our power and our volume buttons. On the back, again, nice and clear. Shows off the color of your phone. And it's also a fingerprint magnet because it's super clear, nice and glossy, shows all those fingerprints and the color of your phone. The ring around the camera, again, is pretty much flush with those lenses, just a slight raised edge. Not a lot of protection there. So yeah, it's just a very simple, a clear case. You can use this with regular wireless charging as well. Just not the Magsafe because there is no Magsafe ring on the back. Nothing special, simple, clear case. Shows a lot of fingerprints, doesn't have a lot of protection for your lenses or your phone for that matter. But if you want to keep your phone slim and have a clear case, just to show off the color of your phone, then you might like this one. And then here we have the Samsung Silicone case. So this case looks pretty nice. It is fairly light. On the inside, it does have this kind of hard plastic, and it's surrounded by a silicone rubber. It is also just like a hard plastic case surrounded by silicone, except for the bottom here. You can see how it's kind of flimsy. It's just a piece of silicone with no hard plastic to back it up. So that's definitely, I would think it's going to be a weak point. After a while, that might kind of wear out and kind of bow out from the case, but only time will tell. On the back, looks pretty nice. Again, it's got the nice soft silicone feel. Got your silicone buttons on the side. Looks pretty cool. First, let's see what it looks like for the raised edge with no tempered glass screen protector on the front of the phone. You can see that it's got a fairly decent raised edge around the front of the phone. And then we'll put in my other phone that has a tempered glass screen protector so we can see what the raised edge looks like with that as well. Fits the phone really nicely. And you can see now that we still do have a slight raised edge, even with a tempered glass screen protector on the front of the phone. It also keeps your phone really slim. Feels nice in the hand. It's got a smooth, soft, rubbery type feel. It's not slick, but it's smooth. As far as the buttons are easily pressable, nice and clicky. If we take a look at the bottom here, you can see we have a cutout for our charging port, speaker, and a little cutout for our S Pen. You can very easily get out the S Pen as well. It's got a good size cutout for that S Pen as well. So whether you're going to use your thumb or your finger, you can still get out that S Pen. On the side here, we have our accented volume and power button, which I like. It's also got a silicone type feel to it. Again, on the back, it's got that nice matte silicone look, feels nice and smooth, and it doesn't show fingerprints, which is definitely a plus. We've got that accented metallic ring around our camera lenses. Again, not much of a raised edge there for protection. And does this have Magsafe? It does not, but we should be able to use it with regular wireless charging. And we can. So that is a pretty nice case. I just kind of wish that this little flimsy piece here had maybe some sort of a hard plastic piece. As you can see, it's very flimsy. Not really that great. But it is what it is. It's a pretty nice silicone case. I like it. I don't know if it's the best silicone case, but it looks and feels pretty good for the phone. Again, same thing with the clear cases. If you're going to be using camera covers, you're not going to be able to use this case. There's absolutely no room. It comes right up to the edge of these camera lenses. And I do also like these silicone buttons on the side. The case itself does feel very light. It feels kind of like there's really not a lot to it, and it does have this hard plastic shell surrounded by silicone. It's not just made of all silicone, except for the little part right here. That is just all silicone. There is no hard plastic behind that whatsoever. So that might be a weak point for this case. Same thing with the part over the S Pen. That's just all silicone. There's no hard plastic. And then here we have the Samsung Kindsuit case. So this is Samsung's leather case. It does have a leather wrap on the outside of the case itself. And on the inside, we have a kind of like a soft micro suede to help keep your phone from getting all scratched up. It is very firm on the edges. It doesn't have any flexible portions. So we'll put our phone inside the case that doesn't have a screen protector on it, just so we can see how much of a raised edge we get. And you can see that we do get a pretty decent raised edge, and it keeps your phone fairly slim. So now we'll put my other phone in there that does have a tempered glass screen protector on it, and we'll see how much of a raised edge we get with that. Fits the phone pretty good. Feels nice in the hand. It is nice and soft and smooth on the sides. It might be on the verge of being a little slick. There is also no texture or anything on the side for grip, which is unfortunate. But if we take a look at the edge here, you can see that we do still get a good raised edge on the front of the phone, even though I do now have a tempered glass screen protector on my phone. As far as the buttons, very easily pressable, nice and clicky. If we take a look at the bottom, we've got our cutout for our charging port, speaker, and our S Pen. Again, very easily able to get that S Pen out with my finger or even my thumb. Good size cutout. On the side here, you can see those kind of metallic buttons, which looks really nice, makes the case look a little more premium. On the back here, you can see all that kind of texture on the back, and it does feel just like leather as well, and it doesn't show any fingerprints, which I like. It's kind of a little bit of softness to it. We also do have that same metallic ring around our camera lenses. Again, not very raised, so there's not much protection there. But it looks like a pretty cool case. And I don't think it's got MagSafe. Nope, no MagSafe, but we should still be able to use it with a regular wireless charging, and we can. So not a horrible case. Again, I wish it had a little bit of a texture or something on the side to help with grip, because again, it does feel like it's on the verge of being slick and not smooth. I do like the metal accented buttons on the side. I kind of would like to see a little bit more protection for my camera lenses as well. And again, if you're going to be using camera lens covers, you're not going to be able to use this Samsung case either. But it seems like a pretty nice leatherette case. So as I mentioned before, this Flipsuit case actually has some NFC chips built in to these little plates that interact with the phone, and I'll show you that in just a second here. So here it's kind of got like this outer bumper for the case. You can see that there is nothing inside here, but it does come with a couple different plates you can use. Here we have a clear plate, and we also have this white one here that's got like this and a little graphic on the back. So you can take the plate and then just kind of put it on the inside just like this. And then we'll put our phone inside the case. First, we'll start off with the one that does not have a tempered glass screen protector on it, so we can see how much of a raised edge we get. I think that looks pretty cool. If we look at the side, you can see that we do get a slight raised edge, if it would ever focus, around the front of the phone. Pretty much like some of the other cases. So we'll take this out and we'll put this on our other phone. Kind of like sticks to the back of the phone. So we'll kind of put that onto the back just like that. And then we'll put our phone inside the case. Didn't look like it changed the front of the phone at all. Oh, there we go. See? So it's got this little animation on the front to go along with the back plate that you just put on. So that's pretty cool. It's a cool little idea. I don't see any other cases doing anything like that. So that's pretty neat. It does feel pretty good in the hand. It does have a smooth type of feel on the sides. It's not grippy, but it's not slippery either. It's just kind of like smooth. As far as the buttons are nice and clicky, easily pressable. And if we take a look at it from the side, you can see that with a tempered glass screen protector on the front of the phone, we get a very slight raised edge around the front of the phone itself. And it also seems to keep the phone pretty slim too. On the bottom here, we have our cutouts, and our S Pen seems to be fairly accessible. There we go. Yeah, it's definitely has a good cutout, so you can access your S Pen pretty easily. Whether you're going to be using your finger or your thumb, you should be able to get your S Pen in and out pretty good. On the side here, we've got those plastic volume and power buttons. I do kind of like the frosted look on the edges of the case. Looks pretty nice. And on the back here, you've got your cover. That is a glossy plastic. We do have a little sticker here we can peel off. It's actually, oh, okay. That was just a sticker. So it's got kind of like a matte back to it, so it won't show fingerprints. I'm very partial to the matte look. I like that. It just kind of looks a little softer, and again, it doesn't show fingerprints either, which is cool. We do have a plastic edge around our camera lenses. Again, it's almost flush, not much protection there. But the case looks pretty cool. I do like that. And this case does not have any wireless charging. It doesn't have any Magsafe charging, but you should be able to wirelessly charge without issue. And you can. So now let's take this out and we'll put in our clear case. Case is on the phone pretty good. If you don't want your phone to come out, it doesn't look like it's going to. Just kind of I don't know why some of these cases are so hard to take off. Back. Change out our plates. Put on our clear one. And we'll push this back into the case. And there we go. So looks like our display is back to whatever we had. So the clear backing does not have an NFC chip on it. We'll peel off the sticker here. And it looks like there was one on the inside as well. But this is a glossy clear back. It's not matte, so it's probably going to show fingerprints a lot more, and you can see the smudges already. It's also kind of grippy on the back, which I don't like. I'd rather be smoother or like frosted. But that's what the back clear back looks like. So you got the same bumper and just a different clear backing to it. I'm actually partial to this white matte one. I like this one a lot better. It just looks cool. It's matte, doesn't show fingerprints, and it's something different. So that's pretty cool. I definitely like the idea. I do like the bumper as well. I just kind of wish it had a little bit of texture to help with grip, but I do like the fact that they've incorporated the NFC chip to kind of go along with your screen, and I'm glad they made it matte as well, so not a bad case. So these were the official Samsung cases for the brand new Galaxy S25 Ultra. Which case was your favorite and why? Let me know in the comments below. I actually think that I'm more partial to the Flipsuit case. I didn't think I was going to like it as much as I do, but I do like the fact that it's different. It's different than all the other cases that you typically see. And I do like that NFC feature that allows you to kind of match the plate that you put in the back of the phone along with the front of your screen. It's a pretty cool idea. And again, if you guys want to pick any of these up yourself, I will be putting product links in the video description. And if you guys enjoyed the video, it would really help out the channel if you gave me a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.